I want it to be. So, what this is going to be a guide to getting you to silver if you're bronze, and to gold if you really want to like take this, you know, a step farther and put in some work. But doing this, you should be able to get about 10 CS a minute, and you'll be about 3 levels higher than the next highest player in the game, and you'll be about 5 levels higher than the 5 to 6 levels higher than the lowest level player in the game. And you'll be so far ahead that your team, you're gonna just put your team on your back, and you're just going to push out a lane, and nobody on the enemy team can take you. There's gonna be games where maybe one other guy is smurfing that could take you on, but 9 times out of 10 that's not gonna be the case, and they're gonna have to send 2-3 people to come stop you. So what you want to do is you're going to pick Mundo because he goes where he pleases, and you want to pick jungle. And the reason you're picking jungle is because you're in bronze. Most likely you're not a jungle main. If you're a jungle main and you're bronze, there's some other issues that you need to work on that this will also solve. But if you're a laner, it's because you don't know how to lane and you think you do. Your laning is too inconsistent to get you out of bronze. So if you go to jungle, you can build some really good farming habits using minimap awareness that will translate over to lane phase. So first things first, the most important thing to do is to mute all your teammates and then mute their pings, because in bronze nothing they say really matters. They have no idea what they're doing, right? So you're just gonna they will distract you from making decisions. They make question mark ping you to tilt you. They make ping that they want you to go in when it's not correct. You need to be the pilot here of your games. You make the decisions. And you want to mute chat because nothing they say is look at this. Is that really worth reading? No. Okay, so right now what I'm looking at, see how I'm moving around? Where are you staring? Are you staring at Mundo? Are you staring at my mouse? Are you staring at Caitlyn? Because what I'm staring at is the minimap. Because I'm looking for players. In particular, I'm looking for the enemy jungler who doesn't have flash. I also want to check sums. One of them has ignite. So the thing that makes Mundo really strong is it takes a while for people to get anti-healing items. So when you get your ulti, you're pretty much unstoppable, and then he kind of falls off later on because you need your team to carry you later on, and they don't know how. So you want to win games at around like level 15 to level 18, because you'll hit 18 at about 25 minutes depending on how well the game's going for you, which is probably a lot earlier than you're used to hitting. So this is my pathing. The pathing doesn't necessarily matter, but what matters is as I move here, I'm staring at the mini-map, right? Just staring, looking at the lanes. My pathing that I like to do is go blue, red, or yeah, blue, whatever, bottom buff, top buff, into scuttle. So that's a mark for Kindred, so I think I might save my smite. Oh shit, he got an extra auto off. Oh my god, he got 2 extra autos off. Oh, that's tragic. Wow. Is this gonna be one of those games where we just win too quickly? I wanna see if she's in here. There we go. She can't win this. I'll flash. The reason she can't win that is because I have Mundo's E. By the way, see how I'm going into her jungle? It's because she's dead. And I can see where Gangplank is. Aurelia died. So I'm thinking, this is probably safe. So that's the thought process going through my head. I'm also really curious if she did these wolves. And seeing if she did them will give me information. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to base, buy some items. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go do Raptors while I still have red. But what you want to do is, oh, does he have TP? He doesn't have TP. We're gonna soak his lane then, because he doesn't have TP. We're not gonna fight because I don't think you guys should be fighting. So we're gonna push out the lane for him. Thank you so much. And then we're going to base. We're not gonna do a camp after that. We're just taking his farm because he's gonna let it hit under tower anyway. Are you really gonna do this to me? She's dead. Huh. Interesting. She just gave me free gold and fucked her lane. I did not think she would take that. Wow. So if you want to get W at... I should have got it at rank 3, but I didn't. We're gonna get Bomby Cinders after I get my boots because I want to move faster. So I'm picking my pathing right now. And right now I want to go straight Scuttle just because this is a Kindred thing and I think she's slightly behind. So we're gonna go this to Gromp to Wolves. That's the kind of thought process. Where do I want to walk, right? The path will change depending on what happens, right? So if Kindred shows up somewhere and dies, I'm gonna go into her jungle. And the reason why is because counter jungling gives you more gold than you think, right? So when you take a red buff from somebody, you aren't just gaining gold, you're denying the enemy gold. It's like Dota. So it's like super OP to, like, so there she is, check her buffs, she doesn't have anything, which I guess makes sense because why would she? None of her buffs have respawned. I'm going to ignore this, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm instead gonna explore her camps out and then probably go get my raptors. We can watch how she paths too. I'm looking up here to see where the wave is and it won't spot me. And I can still see the bot laners down there. So she's gonna come down here to get these because her wolves just respawned because we spotted them, right? I'm gonna pop a pot because of that. We're gonna hide in here. Check out their HP pools. So she'll probably come down here, notice there's no camps, and then be really sad. See? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy this thing because we're gonna try to get into Bomby Cinders ASAP. I'm gonna go what I was gonna do originally until Kindred did that shit mid. So the reason why I'm choosing not to fight, by the way, is because I assume you guys won't make the correct decisions. So to avoid fighting, I'm gonna try to emulate that because normally I know what I can win and I can't lose because I have so many games. So the plan here is Gromp into Wolves. We're gonna check my blues up in 1 minute. So we can probably do Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, and then go back to blue. And by the way, if it seems like I know what I'm talking about, it's not 100%. I don't jungle like ever. I hate jungling. But because I like laning interactions. But I can tell you right now that jungling is the way to go if you are struggling and you're a laner. I have a friend I coached. I got him out of lane and into jungle, and he went from low silver to plat 5 in 1 season with about a 80% win rate. And if he goes into jungle, or if he goes into lane right now, I can guarantee you, because I gave him like an account to try it on. He wins 25% of his games in lane, and that's in low gold. Even though he's plat 4 now, I think he has like a 70% win rate in plat 4. He can't win in lane at all. So the two gameplay styles are completely different. So Kindred showed top, right? So this is crucial. She doesn't have red. We know 100% her red is up because we explored it. So we're going to go right there and take that from her. By the way, if I click a lot, it's because I'm a total Kadim player and I like to click attack on things a bunch. God, she's so fucking screwed. Okay, I'm going to do these first. You can just hear me clicking away. I listened to one of these gameplays through the mic and I was like, holy shit, I'm so fucking loud. I'm gonna put a ward here just to see the sad expression on her face when she comes to see that her buff's been stolen. So they want to do an Infernal, which is totally fine with me, but I don't want it. So, oh, I guess I am going over for it. We're gonna take it then. I just fucked up my smite there, lol. I'm gonna path through his wave because I want to soak his XP because I'm an asshole. No other reason. And I'm gonna go red Gromp or red Krugs. I'm gonna base, buy Bomby Cinder, and finish my main jungle item. And I'm so far ahead now of this Kindred that if I look, there she is. Oh no! I'm so far ahead of the Kindred now that I can just flat out walk up to her and just start shoving my giant cleaver up her butt, and she needs someone to show up, and even then if I have ultimate, she might not be able to win it with the person that shows up because of how far behind she is in particular. Oh, by the way, remember how she showed here? She's on bot side, right? She's most likely doing these. We're gonna go take her blue. Wait, she had blue, I'm pretty sure. Well, we're gonna go explore her camp so we can get better knowledge of what she's taken while she was up here. So she took that, and this. Let's go see. Nope. So this is one of the reasons why you're gonna get so far ahead is in bronze, the jungler doesn't know how to spend their time. So they do inefficient clears. Not inefficient clears, they don't clear, period. There's no efficiency to be had. Like, I would say efficiency is, are you clearing the correct camps? But, oh, they spotted me here. That's a Ghost Poro, isn't it? But they don't even clear the camps, so there's no efficiency. And I'm kind of hoping if I don't help my team, they'll end up feeding a little bit. Because I sort of... Okay, so this is a specific situation. We know Yasuo's bot. By the way, when I'm moving around this entire time, I have been staring nonstop at the minimap. We know bot has Yasuo and Aurelia down there. I get that? Damn. So we're going to go mid and take his farm and shove him under. Now let's check this farm. There's not a lot. We know where the next wave is. It's right here. So I'm going to collect this too. Let's get this out here. Because I don't think I can proxy safely here without... Even though... So we know Aurelia's going to be basing, right? Because how low she was. You know what? I'm really delaying my back. So Kindra's down here again. Because she's dicking around bot for so long, I don't even have to try to contest this this scuttle. She won't get there in time. It's impossible. By the way, one thing I've also noticed is it does not matter how many towers the enemy takes. You are going to win with this strategy unless they take an inhib. They don't know how to abuse the fact that they've taken top and mid by warding your jungle and owning it, right? Like, that's what happens in all the other elos, is they'll start owning up the jungle and warding it, counter jungling. That's what these outer turrets kind of open you up to. They'll rotate through it properly. They don't use your jungle at all. It's like down here, they pretty much just stick to lane. Like, they avoid going anywhere but lane, it seems. Guy's messing her up pretty good. So don't be afraid to lose towers, and don't get frustrated when your team loses towers, because it literally will not affect the outcome of the game. So normally I would go top right now. I would go take Aatrox's farm, but he does have TP. That's why I tapped there to check. Since, yeah, I'm going to go this. Yes. I could go Krug's base and down here. I'm just thinking about all the ways I can walk around on the map right now. Right? That's the whole objective. God, that guy's getting fucked up. I'm going to go take his farm mid first then. How hard are they pushing that? Pretty hard. I won't miss much, if anything. Yep. It's okay with me. I'm gonna go grab my blue. Brand's gonna try to fight him or something, I don't know. I'm 2 levels ahead of the enemy jungler. So I think we're losing in most of the lanes here, right? Outside of kills. Mid's winning actually pretty hard. I'm gonna go take this girl's... I'm gonna go kill this girl, because I'm pretty far ahead. So you can see how much damage Mundo does and how hard it is to get away from him. That's why you want to pick Mundo. So I don't have ulti anymore. I think Kindred just showed top. Let's go scan for her. Yeah, she's top. So we're gonna take her red buff. I don't need to help with that. I don't want to win too hard. I will literally just win this game way too quick if I help. So we'll assume that you guys are gonna be really, really passive players, because the goal is to really avoid fighting until you feel like you are just so far ahead of the enemy that you could just crush them in one fell swoop. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into his top jungle and take all of that stuff as well. So you can see we're starting to outlevel teammates. And Aatrox has got TP and he's the same level as us, but we have quite a bit more farm. God, he's smashing that GP so fucking hard. You see that? Jesus. I should have been in this bush, but I don't think Kindred's gonna be doing anything to contest me here. I'm not gonna kill her. I'm gonna let her go. I was gonna flash for it, but fuck it. She's so worthless. So this is where a lot of people might run to this camp, right? This is a better option for you. You can get your next item and still be efficient. Base and then run there instead. Because now you can get another item. And I'm so far ahead right now. It's pretty retarded. This game's pretty much 100% over. So you look out, you compare myself to the other teammates. This guy's doing really well. For someone who's has a free lane against GP, he still only has 93 farm, right? This guy is worthless. This GP does absolutely nothing. He might as well be a bot at this rate, right? But he still only has 98 farm, so this just shows you how much CS you can get in the jungle. We're going to be shooting for 10 CS a minute this game, and it's usually, you get it at around 20 minutes, I think I said that. So what I'm doing right now is, I saw that Aatrox back, because like I said, I stare at the minimap nonstop. I don't give a crap about dragons. And so what I'm going to do, because Aatrox went middle, I'm going to go take his farm, because that guy just pushed in a wave and it's going to crash, right? Now look, this guy's 38 farm, level 9, I'm level 11. What do you think is going to happen if I fight him? I'm going to absolutely destroy this guy. I have armor boots and a Cinder Hulk. I'm not going to kill him though, I'm just going to walk up and take farm. And that's it. I'm going to put another point in my W because I'm in lane right now and it helps me clear faster. He's giving me a nice little ward here too. Oh, I couldn't get it off. Not a big deal. We're going to take this. And so there's going to be one more wave. Aurelia's still mid. Oh, she just marked me. We'll back up then. So normally I would take this, but I'll end the game too quickly if I do. So what we'll do instead is we'll... Oh, I need another 100. There's 80. Yeah, we're going to take this wave. Well, we hit the 10 CS a minute mark. We're going to be passing it. We'll probably shoot for 11 this game then because it's going so well. They cannot win this. 100%. There's no way she can win this. And I'm just going to hit his barrels. Like, look at the... Like, how do you expect to win that with that GP? Like, that guy doesn't do anything, right? And I have way more farm than the Kindred. So, now we're going to base. We're going to buy our Titanic. This is going to push into them, which is unfortunate because that means we're going to get denied all that farm. But it's not a huge deal. By the way, one of the things I'm looking at all the time that I maybe did not make the clearest is I'm looking at these little dots on the minimap all the time, these minions. It's crucial. When I see a fat blue wave and a thin red wave, I know it's pushing and I need to go there now or the CS will be denied. Or I just, you know, I have to make that decision. When I see a fat red wave and a blue wave and another blue wave coming, I know it's not going to hit tower. So I can wait and grab one more jungle camp and it will also at the same time deny the enemy another 6 minions if I can delay it. If I see a teammate running to go get farm, I'm going to try to get there before him, obviously. One of the crucial parts of playing Mundo that I'm not sure if I mentioned this game, I'm just checking the time left, is that you want to do auto attack resets. So you want to go auto E and then click Titanic. Please don't take my farm, you fucker. I'm gonna smite that from you, dude. I don't even need to. Fucking Titanic, dude. So yeah, I just did that there. I went auto E Titanic. Auto E, that's a reset, right? But my Titanic's on cooldown. Okay. We're gonna grab all this, because this is gonna push into the enemy, and we'll probably end up losing farm. Actually, it might not push in, because it is on their side a bit, even though they had a minion advantage, but we're gonna take it anyway. I'm looking at the minimap right now to see where their wave is, and I'm figuring my wave's gonna get under their tower. So instead of trying to farm that, I'm just gonna go and take his red since it's coming up. Damn, he's TPing for that. I really wanted it. Oh, it didn't make it under tower, so we'll go back and we'll get it. Kate's probably gonna base there. No? Okay. By the way, if I hit that with Demolish, it will just completely shred it. It's really funny how much Demolish does on Mundo. I could have based here, but because Wolves wasn't up, I was gonna go Wolves this, Gromp that, but because Wolves wasn't up, I feel like this is just a better way for me to play this out right now. And it might not be correct. These are just one of the things you need to be doing, and one of the reasons I recommend you mute everybody is you need to be coming up with the strategies yourself and executing them. And if you execute them and they don't work, you need to figure out why they didn't work. If you execute them, or if you fail to execute them, you need to practice executing the strategy. So for example, if flash auto and you miss the auto, you have to realize why it didn't work, and you need to practice it. So like that's kind of the gist of it, is to not worry too much about what's the entirely correct play. I'm avoiding fighting at all because this is what you guys should be doing up until you hit level 18, basically. Level 16 is when you get your rank 3 ult is when you want to do it. I'm going to check again for items that might have anti-healing. And that's one of the other things about 14 seconds. One of the other things about bronze is they don't buy that anti-healing item very often. If I base, I'll save time because it's 8 seconds to base, right? I can grab some of this. Man, my team's just smashing so hard. This will happen if you can because look, level 9. She's lower level than the dual lane. Like, that's just what's going to happen every time you play like this. So that's one of the other reasons why I'm not showing up to fights anymore. Is because I'm assuming you guys won't smash them this hard to start. So you'll be doing a lot more farming and a lot less fighting. So once you get better at fighting with this champion, especially if you're not a Mundo player, once you get better at the fighting portion, I'm gonna go bottom and take all that farm. And no one, yeah, I was gonna say he TP'd top last, and that wasn't too long ago. So we still have that 10 CS a minute, which is good. Oh no, you don't, Caitlyn. That's mine. I don't think so. I muted her pings because she might be telling me to back up, but fuck that. She ain't caring. She's 5 levels lower than me. This is all mine. The next wave will be right here, which is one of the reasons why you want to look at the minimap, because you might not have known that, and you might have just let this wave die or fight your own wave, and you wouldn't be getting this farm right now. Okay. So now my plan here is to grab Scuttle, rotate mid, and just fuck these guys in the ass. So let's see. Does anyone know what this Scuttle yellow timer means? It means like super soon, right? That's the combo right there. It wasn't, I didn't execute it really that fast, but that's it. So we're level 16. So like I said, what did I say? 3 levels higher than the next highest, which on our team would be 3. And then we're 6 levels higher than the other guy. So what do you think happens if I walk up to Kindred here? Let's just go for it. That's what happens. There's literally nothing she can do. Oh, you poor little girl. Come here. So yeah. There you go. Don't do that, by the way. Don't blow your ulti like that. Just push in the lane. The enemy has to fight you. And then here's the reason why I get Demolish. It's huge. Big damage. Really helps. I also have extra health per minion kill because you're going to have a lot of minion kills. Or monster creeps slain, basically. Oh, when you don't have your ult, by the way, play really safe. It's just not worth going super ham if you don't have ulti. Because one of the things that happens, one of the things that happens to Mundo without ulti is he's really easy to kite without ult because someone can just tank your cleaver for you, right? Jesus. So if someone tanks your cleaver, how are you supposed to catch that person, you know? Please, just stop. You're tickling me too much. Alright, in 6 seconds, you guys are dead. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go for her because I think she might be the biggest. Oh my lord. He doesn't even have mana. Oh, don't you take this. That's mine, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Alright, I'm gonna go take all the farm up here. So yeah, that's the gist of it, guys. If you aren't, there's the surrender. If you aren't getting 10 CS a minute, you need to really look at the mini map and come up with where do I want to go? 5 steps. Give yourself like Krugs, Wolves. Wait, I need to name things correctly. Krugs, Red, Raptors, and then I'll go down because Kindred showed bottom into her top side jungle or whatever side she's on, you know. So that's the gist of it. So I'm assuming we got either an S plus or an S this game. An S. There, yeah, look at that 13 LP. I've been losing 20 because it took me so long to tank this account. Anyway, so yeah, take care, guys. If you have questions Or if you try this and it doesn't work, film it and send me the link. I'm gonna watch it, I promise. And I'll try to respond to your YouTube video with like a comment or something that says like, oh, I'll give you like probably a couple timestamps that say these are major mistakes, right? Here's why you shouldn't have done that. Here's why you should be doing this instead. So for example, you're not counter jungling when you should, or you're counter jungling when you shouldn't. For example, where you wouldn't counter jungle is you kill like enemy mid laner dies, or top laner dies, let's say, and then you go try to take Krugs or something. Well, we know the top laner's running back to lane. He's going to run past Krugs. If the jungler spots you and he's running back, they're going to collapse on you and you're dead. So that's kind of the stuff I could give you help on. So yeah, take care.